Community, an abstract word relating to people working towards common goals. People always associate community with neighborhoods, since its members share the same problems and enjoy the advantages of the group association. Rotary, too, is a community of professionals working towards the goals of serving mankind. The Connellsville Rotary Club is a group of individuals with a deep love for their community. My name is Jim Legault. I'm the president of the Connellsville Rotary Club for the 83-84 year. We're very proud of our club. This year we developed and sponsored a community computer club which now has over 160 members. We held a membership development contest and recruited 15 new Rotarians in 6 weeks, a 34% increase in membership. Our club inaugurated a Rotary food bank, and we developed a compassion committee which extends our sympathies in the event of an illness or death of a Rotarian or his loved ones. This year we formed and spearheaded an organization to fight drug and alcohol abuse in our community. We are emphasizing prevention and are focusing most of our efforts on teens and preteens. We would like to extend our help to you to start a similar group in your community. If we can involve everyone in District 733 in the effort to eliminate drug and alcohol abuse, we will have created a better place to live while serving people. Now, please share a few minutes of our Rotary year with us. As with many Rotary clubs, Connellsville Rotary enjoys group fundraising projects as well. To start off, each year the Connellsville chapter holds a unique pancake dinner. Chairmanship of the dinner is always under the responsibility of the previous year's president, who oversees the entire operation from mixing batter to cleaning tables. Our annual auction has proved to be a huge success in our area, and the turnout of buyers has always been with real spirit and anticipation. One of the more popular Rotary projects in recent years has been the multiphasic blood program. Started in 1975 with Connellsville Rotary leading the way in the district. Each year, increased participation by community members reflects the sincere interest in our program. The members of the Connellsville Rotary Club take pride in all of our services, such as our computer club, food bank, and compassion committee. But this year, we feel our greatest accomplishment was the undertaking of the chemical abuse program. Like most cities, drugs and alcohol are a major element of crime, with drugs, booze, marijuana, and hard narcotics being more accessible to anyone, especially the youth. Drug busts like these are commonplace today, and yet the availability of supply seems to increase at accelerated rates. Members of the Connellsville Rotary Club and community leaders set out to undertake the fight against chemical abuse. Through a series of meetings, members of the community expressed their personal feelings towards the goals of the group. Guest speakers included Ricky Wirtz of WQED, well known for her Ricky and Copper Show and high school quiz programs. Her speech on child involvement with drugs was widely acclaimed by the audience. Members of schools, industries, police departments, and drug control agencies provided direction to the program's organization. Parents were extremely anxious to share their past experiences with their children's involvement in drugs.
My son used drugs for nearly 5 years before I realized it. My biggest guilt right now is that it took me 5 years to help him. When I found out, I threw him out of the house and changed the locks and put him in under treatment. Today, thank God, he is a healthy, young American male holding down a good job, and he's just a different individual.
In just about any sickness, to initiate a cure for an illness, one must first understand the cause. Likewise, with drug and alcohol addiction, it becomes imperative to learn how one becomes sick.
When I was young, my parents used to drink pretty heavy. It seemed to be the thing to do. Now they criticize me for the very thing they taught me.
Marijuana was a kid, but as I got older, I started the hard stuff.
Children today are becoming conditioned to drugs and alcohol at an extremely early age, a developmental age when influence can affect their future very easily. Early conditioning makes abuse easier, and once addiction becomes a reality, it becomes a difficult task to break away.
I used to always have a fear of needles, but now it's just a way of life.
In an effort to counteract the child's perception, we feel that awareness at this developmental age is vital. This is where the Teen Task Force comes in. By educating the youth on the pros and cons of drugs and alcohol, we hope to eliminate a problem before it starts. The Teen Task Force program is currently underway in the elementary schools in the community relating to the kids on their own level. The Teen Task Force is made up of interested high school students who enjoy helping others.
Know what drugs do to you and how they affect your body. And we want them to know and understand that it's all right to say no and it's all right to be your own person.
The reason we're here is we think that preventing drugs before it gets too late, before they already tried drugs, start in the early ages.
Prevent drug use. And we want to. Some of the discussion that we talk about is nutrition and the way of life.
The objective is for kids to have an awareness of the drugs and the alcohol and what it does to you, and to tell them more about the pushers and to say no and to not take stuff that's harmful for their body, and to show them they can have fun without drugs and alcohol.
Myself, I do not drink or smoke or nothing, and you don't have to drink or smoke to hang around with your friends and everything, and I have friends that just drink and smoke, and when they are out and partying and everything and I don't drink, they act like crazy and everything.
Particular skit that they put together will be presented to the first and second graders in the various public schools. The concept that we're following was developed by the Teen Task Force themselves with the help of Joyce Nixon and Paula from the Drug and Alcohol Committee. The concept is one that is very simple. Start very young, explain to the youngsters that there is a difference between good and bad food, good and bad nutrition, etc., and that ultimately this same kind of logic will extend to drugs and alcohol, etc., as they mature and make those kinds of choices.
With about 750 of our grade school children here in Connellsville, many more than that I've seen go through. And frankly, it bothers me when I read in the paper where one of our Zach Connell alumnuses is in trouble. I see his name in the paper for one thing or another. I ask myself a question: what might we have done that might have helped? Not what did we do wrong, because I think you as parents have tried. I think you as parents are trying, and I know darn well you will continue to try. And I hope we will do the same thing.
Go to church, you are going to observe that there is a large attendance of the populace of Connellsville that do in fact attend church and attend regularly. Where better could we as a community group address this subject matter of chemical abuse than in the church itself?
Party is one thing and another. We've talked about some alternative activities. In fact, our Rotary Club right now is attempting to see if we can't start what we call an Interact program. As Rotary is a service club to the community, Interact is a youth service club to the community. We had a young speaker from Brownsville tell us that their program has been in force or their club rather, Interact Club, has been in business since sometime in the 1960s, and they're considered in their school of 900, there's 135, I believe, members in the Interact Club down there. They're considered the elite club of the school. They had something over 200 applicants last year to join that group, and they can only accept 40. That's all they had room for.
This is a new friend I made this evening. Her name is Kelly. Kelly is 4 years old. Quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want anyone offering her pills, dope, narcotics to dull her very alert, bright-eyed intelligence. I'm going to ask you to please join with us to take an active part so that the Kellys of this community indeed stay free of the evil that is amongst us. And I chose those words very carefully. Without a doubt, this year in Rotary has been one of my most enjoyable years as a Rotarian, and if we can prevent one child from being led astray, I shall feel a deep sense of satisfaction. Connellsville Rotary Club is ready, willing, and able to help you establish similar programs in your community. Please allow us to share Rotary and serve people together.
Patterns of light on the video screen, images bright